Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look again here at Celestia. I got a lot of requests for this one from my community, mainly because we had some monster profits here recently. We're curious if we want to jump back in. So just a quickly note, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. We took some VeChain profits yesterday at 60%, Chainlink at 34%, Solana, and here we go, Celestia. 1.5 days, 62%. This is a 5x leverage trade. Okay, so keep in mind, not all that crazy, just a regular, standard, conservative trade. That's basically what I like to do in our community to make sure no one gets wrecked. I got a lot of traders underneath me, and then on top of that, regardless of that fact, that's just kind of how I am, anyways. I've been that way for a long time. As far as just being slow and steady, I believe the turtle will always win the race. There's no reason to be in a rush, especially when trading. So exercise patience, folks. It's a really, really big deal. Okay. So let's jump into the daily time frame, work our way down, kind of see what's going on. And again, if you are new to the channel, just know I love kind of understanding big picture and work my way down. So we go to daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, sometimes a 15-minute to get confirmation, depending on the hourly. So looking at the daily time frame here, just to quickly note, we're above all moving averages. The 20-day SMA is working concurrent with this ascending trend. All gravy here, folks. There's nothing here that's disadvantageous telling us the price is going to turn itself around. Keep in mind, this coin is one of the only profitable coins out there. I wouldn't be surprised if some manipulation occurs, but it seems to be manipulation free so far. We're going to see, of course, if that's going to change at all. So take a look at the MACD, converging, still strong. We can see the daily time frame, RSI still has more room for upside. Money flow index is right there with it, and so is stochastic RSI. So these are all bullish signs here. There's nothing here telling us the price action is shifting momentum at all. Okay. Now again, keep in mind, the daily time frame is not great at picking that up because it's a 24-hour lag. So the 4 hours are really good about kind of this transitionary time frame, so I like to focus on this one. And the 4 hour time frame, we can kind of see here, we got a MACD convergence looking really good. That's pretty significant potential for upside there as well. We can also see the RSI, traditional RSI is above 50. Money flow index is trailing behind. I'd love to see the MFI higher, but that's still okay. Money flow index, and then stochastic RSI is converging here too. Again, those things tend to happen when you see a nice little pump like this. Okay, so for example, 10% in 4 hours or less, you're going to see that's kind of shifts some momentum occur on the 4 hours. So I'm not saying those are false positives. They're just a little over exaggerated because of the fact that we have this bullish momentum. But the truth is we're above all moving averages on the 4 hour. There's no reason to trade against this coin. Okay, there's a lot of reasons why this coin is looking very strong. So 4 hour time frame looks great. We still got a little bit of liquidity left there to sweep, but not much. And then, of course, fair value and liquidity. Most of it has been swept. Okay, so we got a lot of confirmation that it's taking care of those upper levels, which does imply the price could pull back. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to, but once you sweep upper level of liquidity, the price does tend to pull back. But that's only if the money flow index is low. MFI is still pretty high. We can see a lot of volume here. A lot of reasons why this coin will probably sustain its current price and go higher. But let's double check a few other things here. Ichimoku Cloud. All green light here. There's nothing really telling us that the price action should pull back. We literally just broke free from the cloud here as well. Sorry, correction. The lagging span just broke free from the price action. Conversion line is above the baseline. While it's not monumental, it's still good. And we're above the cloud. So what this implies here is that the price, if it does pull back, we should see a bounce off 1625, somewhere in that range. Okay. Again, that's just a consideration, of course, but it would make a lot more sense for the price to kind of cup and handle out than it would be for it to pull back at this point. Okay, that's why cup and handles exist, is because of support levels and previous resistances being broken. So we've seen all those things here are looking good. Everything looks pretty awesome and beneficial. So truth is, this coin does look like it wants to continue higher. The only caveat here is if Bitcoin does just say approach 40,000, we're probably going to see somewhat of a sell-off. I know it may not seem like it because it recovered very strong, but coins can only recover so strong for so long before they either align themselves with Bitcoin or they respect the fact that a lot of money is being sold, or a lot of coins are being sold off to allow for that Bitcoin dominance to recover. So again, I would just know that the market is kind of funky right now, and to use that understanding and going into this trade, knowing that you could get stopped out if you're not careful with your trading. To me, low leverage, low position size is the way to go for situations like this, especially with a heavily manipulated market. So just be very, very careful is all I ask. Last thing we can double check here is CC Golden. We got some buy signals here and a sell signal, buy signal, sell signal. So we don't have any new recent buy signals. I'm willing to guess in the next a couple of hours we'll probably see something. The price continues a little bit lower. So I do think that we're getting close to a confirmational sign to get in. for a second position here. Because again, once we break this recent high at 1740, we're going to be in price discovery there, at least for the relative recent past. And it's extremely important to recognize that this coin could continue to go much higher. If it does, I get the question a lot, how much further could it go? We're just going to reverse our fibs and quickly look. I would say the next stopping point, if it does continue upwards, is 1875, upwards of $20.50. Typically, the price will top out at 1.272, but if it breaks that level, 1.618 is typically the secondary target for that. So if you do have some targets, I would say somewhere in the range of 1850, it's close approximate, upwards of about 2020. Okay, those are some considerations there. So either way, I'll post this playout chart on my Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. If you have any questions, concerns, reach out. I would recommend, of course, if you have used my link to Bitunix to register, use the link down below to join the trading competition. It's going to be from the 15th to the 29th. You do have to use my link to register to qualify for it, so make sure you start with the first one and the second one there. But the main takeaway here is that Bitunix, no KYC, no VPN. They have like trailing stop losses, a lot of really cool features that no other exchanges have. So I'm super happy to be able to have this kind of opportunity for my community. So thank you again, Bitunix, for the awesome opportunities. Thank you to my community for just being amazing people in my life. Deeply appreciate you, and I hope you farewell and stay safe out there. Again, be safe. Low leverage, low position sizing. Trust me, it's the way to go. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.